Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another last minute deals type video, this time for GOG. So I made a video for Steam and Steam sales are ending today, later today, and so is GOG. This will last a few more hours, but 19 hours to go as of right now, 4th of December, early morning here India time. So yeah, if it is 4th of December when you're watching this video, this sale should still be active. So make sure to grab them. All the links to the games in the description. So let's quickly get into these. These are the must-have deals, I think, from GOG. I felt GOG got left out between Epic and Steam, but they still have amazing deals. DRM-free games. You actually own the games. You can download them offline. You don't need a launcher and stuff like that. So first up, Diablo, the original Diablo from '96. Now, this is the only place you can get Diablo. You don't even get this on the battle.net. So this is the only place you can get this original game if you're curious about how it all started. I believe you can find a mod for this as well, to like upgraded HD mod. But this is 20% off. I've not seen it go down more than this, $8. And you also get Hellfire, which is I think like a standalone community made something. So it is available here. Next is, I think, the best deal from GOG. This is the Elder Scrolls V Oblivion. So this is the Game of the Year Edition Deluxe version. This was my first look into the Elder Scrolls franchise. I did not play much of it, just a little bit briefly. Maybe I'll give it a try soon. But this is before Skyrim came out in 2006. This is, of course, the updated, fully, modded version. Not modded, but like all the benefits here. So only $2, 90% off. And you can see previously it was as low as $5, but you get this massive an RPG for only $2. Fantastic deal. Now, I'm curious to know if any of you know of this, because I've not seen anybody else mention this. But if you have Oblivion on GOG, there is a full standalone mod conversion called Nehrim at Fate's Edge. So this is a full separate game made on Oblivion. Completely different game, completely different story, different graphics and everything, but made on that. So is a total conversion for the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Explore the eponymous land of Nehrim and its dense forests and deserts. Delve into ancient crypts and labyrinthine caves and experience an unconventional, gripping storyline that unfolds beyond the pattern of good and evil. So you can see here, quite a big game. 35 single quests. Main quest isn't much more intense than Oblivion's, but also more extensive. You can beat Oblivion in 10 hours. Most definitely will not be possible in Nehrim. Additionally, there will be about 30 side quests. So skill system. So basically they have made a full conversion. So, and this is completely free. So if you have Oblivion, you can basically grab this as well. Looks very similar graphically because it's, I think, made on the same thing. But yeah, I'm very curious to try this myself. So grab this as well, free completely. Next is Mirror's Edge, and this is now available here, $2 only, 90% off, DRM free. EA game. I had heard last year, was it, or maybe early, yeah, I think late last year they were planning to remove this. I don't know if they were going to remove it from here as well, but you can get it. Of course, you can see here it was $5 previously, now only $2. Next is Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, so another RPG with like dragons and stuff, BioWare, and this is again a great game from the late 2000s, $4 only, 80% off. SWAT 4 Gold Edition, so a tactical first-person shooter type game, and also this is only available on GOG, not available on Steam, so $5 always goes to the same price. Interesting looking game. I saw a review not too long ago and I really liked it. Next is the Yakuza Complete series. I've mentioned this. It came last year to GOG. I'm very happy to see games like these available DRM free. $28, 75% off, but you get a lot of the games here. Most of the games say Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2, Remastered, 3 Remastered, 4, 5, 6. All these games for $28. Fantastic deal. Next is Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. Another game that came recently to GOG, I think last year again. So now this is the full version, Game of the Year Edition, all the extra DLCs, Nuka World, was it, and Far Harbor, then all those things, everything included in this one. I have played, this is the most I've played of any of the Fallout games. Completed this twice and really enjoyed my time here. 75% off, $10. Skyrim is also available here under $10, DRM free. So this means basically they are done finally with all the versions of Skyrim. This is like the most sort of complete version, you could say, special edition. There's also an anniversary edition, which is extra content from the Creation Club mods and things. So you could get that, but this is like the full game, official game, let's say. So $8, 80% off. Next is Stranglehold. So another fun action game from the late 2000s, third person bullet time, and yeah, only $2 again, very cheap. Previous was 10, so great discount. I've seen this for like 5 or something, but 2 is like the first time this has dropped to, from 2007. Yeah, fun game. And then we have my favorite open world game, Mad Max. I talk about this often, so I won't go into more detail, but again, you can grab this here for only $4. Mortal Shell, another Souls-like game, very cheap these days, not an old game. I remember when it first came out, I played the demo before it came out. I liked it. It's a short experience, but if you want something Souls-like, have a look at this. Of course, this won't compare to the full thing, the original Souls games, but if you are in the mood for something similar, have a look at this. This is the digital deluxe edition, $314 only. Previously it was $472, so I think this is the new low here. Then we have the Sabre, an open world game set in the 1940s, Nazi occupied Paris. You have to liberate it, and it's got a nice mechanic where the occupied areas are black and white, and then when you liberate them, they get their color back. You are like an Irish racing driver with a really bad accent, but it works out. It's a fun game, third person open world game. $5, also not available on Steam. You can, however, find this on Origin, but here obviously it will be DRM free. And then we have Kanan Lynch, another game I mentioned. This is made by the creators of the Hitman games, IO Interactive, after Blood Money. So I think I'm not sure what was going on back then. Were they thinking of ending Hitman series? But after Blood Money, they made 2 of these games. They did not do that well. They went back to Hitman. But yeah, these are not bad. I mean, if you look back, they are decent games, not very long, but compared to modern stuff, these look pretty good. And it's only $174 now, 75% off. And then finally, a nice bundle of some of the best games I've played. And this is the Metro franchise bundle. So 3 Metro games, all DLCs, everything included. I loved playing the first 2 games. Haven't finished this third one. First one is still my favorite. So you get Metro 2033 Redux, Metro Last Light Redux, and then Metro Exodus full version. So you have the base game and the 2 expansions that you get with this, all for under $10, all DRM free. Obviously you can download and play it. So one of the best FPS story driven, I could say survival horror type game. Not horror as such, but still quite scary at times. So these are my last minute deals for GOG. Of course there are lots of games available. This time I felt like I just didn't have time to cover GOG in more detail, simply because Epic had that 33% off coupon. They had daily free games. Steam had the sale. So it was just so much that GOG got neglected a little bit this time. But yeah, this is my favorite platform. If I could, obviously Epic becomes cheaper with a coupon. But yeah, I'll try and focus more on GOG in 2024, because we should all consider preserving our games, having libraries where our games are with us. We can download them. With other places like Origin or Steam or Epic, we only get licenses, so they can basically remove them from our libraries if they want. Here it's a different matter. You own the games, they can still get removed, but if you bought them and you downloaded them, they will be with you. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Links in the description. See you next time.